welcome back to the Dark Side of Plastic, where of course I am building this. Oh, we had a ding already. Hello, Marcus.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh.
Um, I've completely lost track now. Yeah, I'm going to continue on with this. Sort of building the back of it now with the cab. Passenger part, yeah. Oh, so it's come along nicely. That has come off, so I need to fix that. But a bit glue will do.
That's good.
Yeah. So let me just sort this out. I have no idea sort of where I'm at. I'm a bit frazzled this evening.
Frazzled? That's not
I'm a
good.
bit frazzled. Not sure why. I just am. But it happens. It's a bit cooler than it was yesterday.
That is good.
Not by much, but a bit.
No, exactly. 0.001 degrees here.
Something like that. So, yeah. I'm gonna paint the roof part of this. Get the glass on these ones. And there's like a little seat bit that goes here, which is the back, the head part, back part of that one. So yeah, what are you working on, Marcus?
Well, I got tired of my normal plastic stuff, so I went back to Gundam. So it'll be Sinanju 144 scale, real grade, with a full internal mobile skeleton. So yeah, it's a bunch of plastic needs to be pushed together.
Cool. I've literally just got your Facebook message there.
Oh, so yeah, and when I sent it, I just saw you put the link in. I was like, all right, fine.
Yeah. So I actually need to go and pin that link. Where is it? There it is. Pin. Go. Let me just switch back. So many YouTube accounts. But anyway, let's scroll back to the top. So we had David in. He says evening Tiffany and Fox. And Panzer Cat was in. He says meow. And evening Tiff and David. Hello's Bob is in. He says good evening all. Here but unhappy. My lemon curd bun icing has melted. Yes. He sent me a picture of that. We have Matthew Ward in. He says good evening folks. Good evening Matthew. I'm saying good evening. Graham is in. He says good evening all. Good evening Graham.
Hello.
Said hello. David is saying, I think we can help sort your lemon curd buns, Bob. He did stick them in the fridge. So he had to take them out of the fridge. Bob was saying, hello, Dave and Panzer. Still sad, melted buns. Yep. Marcus is saying hello. And we have Snowy in. He says, hey, Tiff, and all in chat. Hello. It felt weird not having Connie stream today.
Yeah, so.
But, you know, it's a nice day. Why not spend some time in the garden?
True.
And Bob is saying, error again. Has YouTube got it in for me? It's been happening a lot again recently. Don't know why. There is a StreamYard link if anyone wants to join. It is pinned. Snowy is saying, Bob, that sounds like my internet. And Bob is saying, oh, I can sort the buttons, but I'll be a heathen and have to lick the icing off the wrapper. No, what you do is you get a butter knife, and not like the little serrated part of the butter knife, but the back. You just scrape it off the plastic and smear it on the buns again. That's what I do.
There you go. I'll be right back.
No worries. Dr. Soros is in. Says good afternoon, Tiff, Hugs, and hi, Chatland people. And Jem is in. He says, at least you have buns, Bobby. I have zero anything here. Starving. Hello, pupils everywhere. Yeah, I was going to make food before the stream, but I forgot. I got too engrossed back into my book. To the point where I didn't actually get into StreamYard until about 10 minutes before the stream started. So, yeah. And Adam is ding dong, my friend. Ooh. Ding. Hello, Panzer.
Good evening, everyone. Hey, Marcus. Either that is talking to Rosie or Willow.
Oh, no, it's you.
And we have Snowy. We have no camera, though.
No.
Oh,
Not yet.
now we do.
Got to give him a minute for his internet to connect up, you know.
Do we have camera? Do we have sound?
Yeah, it broke up. I'm popping out.
Okay. At least you tried. More hellos. Yep. Bob was saying, is it time to wind up Tiff and GM? Wind us up how? What have you done, Bob? And GM is saying hello to Panzer. So, what are you working on, Panzer?
I'm just working on getting settled in. I was downstairs playing on the PlayStation for a bit. What I will be doing this evening will be the dust effects onto the turret. Now that I've put some matte varnish, wait a minute, I'll get the turret off. Some matte varnish onto the numbers that I applied this morning on what's his face, Scott's stream. So I've got those on. So now it's time to apply the dust to make it match in with the rest of the turret, the Mr. Tank. So that's what I will be doing.
Awesome.
There may be some other things floating about at the bench I need to do, but that's my primary task for this evening.
Yeah, well, I'm going to be putting the glass into these bits. I say glass, like the clear plastic, and then starting painting sort of the roof bit. So, clear plastic.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Right, where am I at?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Maybe 80.
Oh.
Don't even think about it.
Hello, Willow. And just so Rosie doesn't feel out, hello, Rosie.
She's around here somewhere. She was moaning.
Oh. Someone's audio just went really loud there. Okay, so they're both number 80. Ooh. Ding. Hello, Graham.
Hello, how you doing? All right?
Yeah, you?
Yeah.
Good.
Hi, Graham.
Yeah. Yeah, not bad, mate, not bad.
So, what are you up to, Graham?
He's necking it.
Jem is egging Bobby on to wind us up. Snowy is saying, yeah, he's going to have to hardwire the shed this week.
Good.
Oh, Bob.
What's Bob done now?
He got an eBay notification that 6 strand beasts are due on the 23rd between the 23rd and the 29th of July. Then another notification that 8 more are due at the same time. He blames the painkillers for an extra 14 strand beasts. So there's plenty to go around. Oh, Bob. that?
Well, that's definitely somebody getting told off.
She's just been fed. She cannot tell me off. She's just been fed.
Yes, I've heard about that too.
And she's eaten it all. So, well, most of it. There's still some left. And she's got a fresh bowl of biscuits.
But no T-bone steaks, you're saying?
She
What?
ain't getting a T-bone steak. I don't even buy T-bone steak for myself.
They're like
Yeah.
super.
Never
Yeah.
mind that.
Cat's saying, yeah, but I'm not a vegetarian.
Neither am I. Oh, shit.
I remember the butcher saying to me one day, do you not eat anything other than ox liver? I said, well, the ox liver's not actually for me, it's for the cat.
The what?
The
what?
The cat.
Yeah, but what did the cat get?
Ox liver.
Ah, ox liver.
Yeah, my first cat, Chieftain.
Ah.
And, he said, oh, you should try our pet mince. I said, yeah, he doesn't like that. But we put liver in that. I said, yeah, but he doesn't like it. He prefers his liver properly, the way cats, raw and bloody. Yeah.
Okay. So, Jim is saying that he's just fell off of his chair. Revo is in. He says, hi, Tiff. Marcus, nice to see you actually turn up. Hi, Graham,
Oi.
Panda, and all in chat.
Hey, Revo.
Hey, Revo.
I would tell you to shut up, but that's a moot point.
Wait a minute. We can take a leap out. We can put up a little sign to SDF.
Oh, sorry, not moot. Mute.
All right.
Yeah, Bob is saying, Jim, did it hurt? Shall I pop painkillers in the next box for you? And a Vista too. And then David's saying hello to Revo. And Jim is saying they have T-bone steaks in the UK. Surely your cows aren't big enough to have T-bones. The cost. We do actually have T-bone steaks here.
All cows have T-bones in them. Just different sizes.
It's just that over here they're not genetically modified.
Oh,
Anyway,
true.
carry on.
I mean, the size of some of the tomahawk steaks you can get. Oh,
When will the US realise size isn't everything? You know,
That's what we keep telling ourselves, Graham.
I know one day someone will believe it.
I know. Did you enjoy the footy?
Yeah, it was a good game.
Yeah.
Well, it was good in as much as neither of the two teams in that match were ever going to win the World Cup.
yeah, I think we're against Argentina.
They do
yes.
Wednesday evening, 8 p.m. kickoff.
Is that the semi-final or the final?
Semi.
It's the semi-final.
And who's playing in the other semi?
Spain versus France.
My guess is France and Argentina in the final.
Yeah,
I was actually going to say Spain and Argentina in the final, but it doesn't matter if we win against Argentina and we face Spain. It will be the Spanish Armada all over again.
Fresh books for you. Here we go.
Well, those buggered off now.
Yeah, you've served your usefulness. Tiffany, I can assure you, the minute they invent a can opener that cats can use on their own, we humans will become redundant to them.
They develop thumbs.
Opposable thumbs, yes.
Yeah.
Opposable.
Yeah, all they need to do is work out how to use a can opener and a thermostat. And
Yeah,
that's it.
exactly that.
I mean, my poor Bengals, they learned how to open pouches without even. All they did was stood on one end and used their sharp claws to open at the other end.
I have woken up to more than a few treat pouches torn open and eaten.
Oh no, my two would open the pouches, open the whole box of pouches, sample each pouch as if it contained different things.
Yeah. She's good. She doesn't eat pouches, but if I accidentally leave a bag of treats open, pack of treats on the bench or on the desk or whatever, that's it. They're gone.
Oh yeah, that's the kiss of death. That is.
Where's my hair dryer gone? It is. A second while I mute and do some hot air with some hot air and things.
Jim is saying you have or had mad cow disease. Oh, we've had that over here for years.
It's been a while since.
Yeah, I think it's been a while since the last outbreak, but he's also saying, Bobby, oh dear, no pills, no beasties, please, no. And he says, our cats love plastic bags of cat food. Trails of food throughout the apartment. Yeah, so her biscuits are in like a big plastic tub. And every now and then I'll just sort of buy a couple of, like, pretty much buy out co-op of their bags of cat biscuits and just refill it.
Yeah.
There we go. That's fine. Right. I'll let the clear parts dry on those. Ooh. And we have Pitstain Hobbies. He says hello from the USA. Hello. He's part of the Hobby Time Modelers group. I recognise him. I'm sure he's one of the panelists. And we will say hello to him. Which reminds me, they are on from 9 o'clock tonight. I tend to pop over there and watch after my streams are finished. That won't be happening tonight. I have a date with the other half killing people on PlayStation.
Funny enough, that's what I was doing in the absence of Connie's stream. I was on Generation Zero shooting up a few of the robots.
Yeah. Look, before this morning, I started playing Modern Warfare 3, and then tonight we've just downloaded one of the Tom Clancy games, so that's what we shall be playing tonight. Ghost Recon.
Ghost Recon.
I remember that from the original PlayStation 2.
I think that's about to say it's a blast from the past.
Mm.
I can't remember which Ghost Recon it is. It might be Wildlands.
Okay, that's a more modern one then.
Yeah. He's
Yeah, I think my favourite Tom Clancy game was probably the Splinter Cell series.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah.
I bought the compilation version of that for the PlayStation 3,
Oh, right.
and of course, just after I bought it, damn console broke down.
Oh, lovely.
God. Well, if anyone has PlayStation Plus, the Modern Warfare 3 is a free game of the month this month.
I'll have to look into that. See what
It's a 70 quid game for free.
Until they take it away.
If you pay for PlayStation Plus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not going to happen. My one and only experience of online gameplay was when PlayStation 3 first came out, and I was playing Resistance Fall of Man, and I thought, let's try the online. Let's try playing online with human beings. And every time I spawned into the game, I was being fragged. I thought that was very unsportsmanlike. And I did some research later on. It turns out that it was what people do to rack up kills early in the game.
Yeah, spawn camping.
It just spoiled it for me because I never went back to playing online games.
Yeah, I mean, I only tend to play sort of do online servers and stuff if I can have sort of my own server, as you'd kind of call it. Right, I'm guessing the roof on the inside of this is going to be that oaky kind of colour again. I'll get to the top first. Pit's in is saying, holy cow, you know me? Wow. Yeah, man. I've been watching HTM for a little while now. Even like the 2 o'clock in the morning ones during the week when I can't sleep. Jim is saying, we tried electronic food dispensers, but they worked out that bumping the power lead, food would dispense at once. Smart ass muggies.
Yeah, that's exactly how they learn.
Yeah.
They watch you, they work out how you do it, and then they find a way to circumvent what you're doing.
Sounds about right.
Yeah. Right.
I still can't get over the fact that I had 2 cats that worked out how to open a child-proof fridge lock. Until I saw them watching me one day, and you can see the little eye. You can see the idea in their head forming, and you think, that's how it's done. And from that point on, that was it. The fridge lock was opened.
Silly human, they thought.
Mm-hmm.
Will they never learn?
Yeah. My partner's old cat would literally just sit there. He knew when his food was being dispensed, he'd just sit there and watch it. About 10 minutes before the food would come out, he couldn't leave food out for him because he just overgorged himself. The cat had a brain injury that it's basically stopped him from his brain from sending the signal that he was full, that he needed to stop eating. So yeah.
Sounds like me.
Apparently Terry suffers from the same thing, but only with KFC.
Yeah. I do miss that. A big giant fur ball. He was the most loving ginger cat you'd ever know. It didn't matter if you were a stranger or not. You'd go home with about a cat's worth of ginger fur on you.
Nice.
We had a cat in the village here called Captain. He was from one of the bookshops. He was called Captain Cat. He was owned by one of the bookshops, and it was the friendliest thing you'd ever imagine. You walk along the street, you say, "Hi, Captain." He would come over, and you get a fuss from him. You'd be quite happy to spend 10 minutes getting all the fussing you can have from you.
That's nice.
Yeah. Passed away a few years ago. There's a plaque outside the bookshop.
Oh, well. Yeah, it takes a long time to get over losing a cat, to be honest.
Or any pet for that matter, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still not over losing the greyhound I used to have. I got his ear tattooed on my leg. I miss that giant fur ball too.
Yeah. I mean, our last cat passed away a couple of years ago now, but we had him for 19 years. I mean, we got him when he was 5 weeks old and brought him out of the pet shop, and there were 3 cats in this cage in the pet shop. And the pet shop owner said, that one there is the most timid of all the cats that we've got in there. So we thought, he's timid, we'll get him. That pet shop owner was a bloody liar. I'm sorry. He was about as timid as Dwayne Johnson, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right.
That's the thing, when they know they're safe, when they feel safe, they tend to come out of their shell.
Oh, yeah. His favourite trick was to jump up on your lap, stand on his back legs with his paws on your chest, and headbutt you in the face.
Oh yeah, or Ryan used to do that.
Oh, yeah. Loved it.
Right, I need to catch up with this chat because there is a lot of it. That's fine, because I need to leave it to dry anyway before I do the second quote. Pittston is saying, yes, we go live at 4 p.m. Eastern Time in the US. Enjoy your day. Yeah, we'll have to make food before we start gaming, to be fair. And Ian Chambers, isn't he? He says, greetings, troops.
Hello, Ian.
Hello.
Yeah, going back to hobby time, I'm sure I popped into one of their streams last year in October when I was convalescing.
Yeah, I'll in fact, Adam, if you're still in chat, would you be able to find the link and drop it in for me, please? It's hobby time modeling, HTM. Revo is saying, I know you, Pittston. We've got lots of hellos. And Pittston is saying his name is Ian as well. Okay. That's handy to remember. Because saying Pittston, it's just... Apex is in. He says, hey, people.
Hey, Apex.
Hiya.
Good evening. Ian is saying, I still play Command & Conquer and Red Alert 3. Revo is saying,
Command and Conquer.
And then Ian is saying, yes, Revo, the Airwolf is coming along well. Shame Ross isn't here. He'd be muttering under his breath about his Airwolf.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. GM is saying, I'm Ian and so's my wife. No, we're not, lol. Ian is asking what everyone's working on. So I'll start. Grab the booklet. Because I can't be bothered to pick the books back up. So I am working on the Citrus Seaforth Hotel. I'm getting there. I'm on other than the decals, I'm on the last page of painting and putting together. Pretty much. The second off last, so the penultimate page. Other than decals. Marcus, what are you working on?
Oh, sorry. This is the well. I was going to do a Sinanju, but I saw it was missing parts, so I thought, well, better not. So I am now working on an ICM B26 Marauder 148 scale.
Ooh.
Nice. Graham?
Right, well, I'm just doing a little bit of diamond art this evening, something I've got into recently. So I'm working on this.
I do like that pattern.
Yeah, it's all right, isn't it? It looks quite
And the
nice.
thing is, like, if, say, I liked that pattern enough and I asked you to sort of take a photo of it along with all the colours on the side, I'd be
Yeah.
able to turn that into a cross stitch
Well, yes, you could easily.
because the colours on the side follow, I think it's GMC code.
Oh, DMC, isn't it? DMC, I think.
Yeah, DMC, sorry.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
each of those numbers corresponds to an actual colour of DMC floss of
Oh, nice.
the
I
thread.
mean, I did complete that one, which was the first one I've done. So,
Yeah, that is a cool one. And I believe you've done a little video on that.
I have indeed. There is a little short out on it, you know. So yeah, I'm just doing this at the moment. I do have a kit set beside me that I might start doing a stream series on very shortly, which is the Tamiya 350th HMS Prince of Wales. I fancy having a go at that. So that'll be the next thing on the list.
Nice. And Panzer?
I'm applying the dust and weathering to the turret of my T55.
Cool.
It's just a case of applying it, drying it, breaking it off, repositioning it, drying it off, repositioning it, amending it, mixing in, blending, removing watermarks, drying it off again. So it's a drawn out process when it comes to weathering with pigments.
Yes. Thank God for hair dryers, eh?
Exactly, that's what I have. So, the best £9 I ever spent. Talking of which, I'm going to mute and put the next layer of heat on.
Bob is saying, is America's Arm still going? Jim is saying, Airwolf, is that still going? Revo is saying, good, just the colour to sort out. And Ian is saying, World of Wayne, Todd and myself are still working on the 1/16th Airwolf model development with Agora models. And he says, my English bulldog will eat himself to death if you let him. Yeah. I should have named him Pizza the Hut. And he says he swapped cat hair for drool stains. Yep. And AJ is in. Good evening, AJ.
Are you AJ?
Hello.
And we have Stephen. He says good evening. Good evening, Steve.
Are you Steve?
Hello, AJ. Hello, Steve.
Jem is saying he gave up with seafood diets. Sudden things just kept jumping off the plate. And AJ says he has suffered a massive hobby loss. His resin 3D printer has just died.
Oh.
That'll probably with the heat, maybe. And Apex is saying cat hair is a nightmare to get rid of. It is indeed. Thankfully, I have like dark furniture, so it's not so bad because you just cannot tell. Same with clothing, but I do have one of those lint roller things. And Trek Mods is saying that's Jody, I believe. He says hello all. Hello, Jody.
Oh,
Yeah.
And Stephen Haynes is in. He says hi, Tiff. Hello, Stephen. Welcome in.
hello.
Stephen! Thought you were dead. Sorry.
And lots of hellos. AJ is saying beagle hair is on the same level as cat hair. Yeah. And there we go. Adam has popped the link in for the Hobby Time modelers. Thank you, Adam. Jim is saying, AJ, will 500 amps kickstart the printer, or is it really dead?
Well, if you look at the resin, it's designed to operate between 20 and 26 Celsius. So you really don't want to be working at any temperatures above that.
No. And Ian is saying he loves that we say decals instead of decals, I'm guessing.
I know someone who calls them water stickers.
As long as we all know what we're talking about, I think.
Well, yeah. I mean, when I was a kid, we called them transfers because they transferred off of the paper onto the model. So
Yeah.
Yeah, but where I grew up in Glasgow, transfers were those rub down things because you
Yeah,
transferred
that's
it
quite
from
like
one
this.
to the other. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, but technically you transfer the decal from the piece of paper it's stuck to the model.
Yeah.
I think it stems from the time where there was one was a rub down and one was a water transfer.
Yeah.
I wouldn't
That's
mind
right.
Well, a
rub
rub
down,
down
to be
means something
fair.
completely different these days.
Yes.
I wouldn't
Certainly
mind
does.
one, to be quite honest.
Yes. Yeah. Well. Dan offered you one last night, but you were too busy
Yeah,
gearing him towards Revo.
I'm not Dan's type.
No, you're breathing.
Dan begs to differ.
Yeah, I'm still standing by that. So
Yeah, Dan begs to differ.
Yeah.
If you say his name enough times, he'll end up in the chat.
He doesn't. Dan doesn't beg. He'll just clout you over the back of the head.
again, I don't care.
AJ saying no, the UV filter screen itself has failed. Oh, and Ina saying nice bus and tank. It's more of a taxi, but I'm enjoying it. It's a hella kit. Really, really nice to put together. And he's saying the diamond art skull is cool.
Thank you.
Revo is saying, Marcus, Trek mods in chat might help with boring the Voyager. Or borging, I don't know.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Borgify it. Yes. That's very cool.
Yeah, I do recommend to watch the channel. This shit they're doing right now is incredible.
Incroyable.
Lots of hellos. Jesus, a lot of hellos.
Jesus, a lot of.
Yeah, Ian is saying, just liked and subscribed. Everyone else should as well. Yes, please. And thank you for subscribing.
Yes.
That would probably take me to 183 now.
Ooh.
No, sorry, 184. It was already 183. Which would give me 16 until 200.
Not bad.
Jim is saying, Stephen, hello to the other guys. Trying to keep up despite the spell checker ruining my sentences. Agent says, it finally worked out why Vallejo primers kept blocking the airbrushes. It's so damn hot that the paint is drying in the nozzle. Yeah.
You also need a big nozzle to spray the Halo primers, I've noticed.
Yeah, you do. A 0.2 or 0.3, something like that, is no good at all.
Yeah, you want something at 0.5.
Yeah.
Yeah, the airbrush that Adam gave me, the oh Jesus Christ, I can't remember which one it is now.
I don't know that brand. Is it any good?
I think that one has a
On a wing and a prayer.
4.5. It begins with a B. I can't remember. I think it's a B.
Badger?
No.
Bot Sharp?
No, it's a something and something.
Okay.
I can't remember. Adam will let me know in the chat. But I think it's the Ultra, the 2024. It has a 4.5.
Okay, Adam's just told you it's a Harden Steenbeck.
So there is
It's an H and S, not a B. Yeah, I'm trying to work out what B was.
There was a B in there.
Yeah. True.
I know it's a stretch, but still.
Well, A for effort.
Yeah.
Technically, there's an E in it as well. We won't go anywhere near that.
I'll tell you what, Tiff, I'll give you an A for effort just trying to get out of that one. That was brilliant. There's a B in it, really. Come on.
Am I wrong?
No.
Jody is asking Ian if he's going to be on stream today. The Ian is saying, is that your chair, Panzer?
It is. I'm just turning around to get the IPA.
Thank God for that.
Ian Chambers is saying, don't know what to call the one I'm working on. Match fix or airbox conversion of an EE Lightning T4. To be fair, you can still say airfix on this channel. I'm not gonna begrudge it.
Good for you. I got plenty of airfix
At the end of the
kit in the
day-
back.
At the end of the day, it's a model kit company. Just call them what they are.
Crap.
Oh, I wouldn't say they were that good.
That's what I said.
Jesus Christ, there's a lot to catch up on. Jameson, AJ paint is drying in the bottles here. All my mask and fluids are solid. Ooh, shit. Ian is confirming he will be on stream. Adam says, Panzer, the pink worked a treat.
Told you. Less layers to build up on.
Yeah, it work. Pink works for yellow as well, and orange.
Yep,
Yeah.
that's it. Say that. Pick for yellow, orange, and red.
Yep.
And remarkably, it also works with white as well.
Yeah, it almost works like a breeze blade, doesn't it?
Hmm.
Yeah, clever.
Pink that before white.
Yeah, you use it as a primer.
Yeah,
If you're using it as a primer, I've found that spraying white on top of pink primer actually works quite well as well. But it's very rare that I have to use a white.
Yeah, to
I
be fair,
prefer.
I don't like painting my cars white.
Yeah, I paint my interiors in a grey colour with grey primer, and then I use an off-white colour first of all, and then I put white on top of it. Because then I use the off-white as a chipping layer.
yeah.
Yeah. AJ is saying, yeah, the retarder he's got is a solid lump. Bob says he's always known them as water slide transfers. Decals are usually sticky backed, but at least in my past. James says any transfers in the 1960s. Decals I heard the Americans using. AJ is saying, Ian, call them Red Army kits. And Jim is saying airbox sounds good. Revo said, Panzer, don't get me involved. Dan is all Marcus.
Leave me alone.
You'll be lucky.
AJ saying, hello, Jesus. Ian is saying, just stumbled on your live for the first time. Oh, cool. So my live is actually being pushed out to people with recommendations.
Yeah.
And he says, you UK people need AC. Some people do have AC. It's more sort of like the more modern homes that are being built that have AC. These old buildings just, there's no chance. They're built to keep heat in.
Yes. I mean, I have walls. I have old stone walls which are 3 foot thick. They're designed to keep the cold out and the heat in. Although this room is my attic space, it's either a sweat box or it's a fridge.
Yeah.
Especially when we have houses older than the US is
Yeah.
old. So.
Yeah. Well, this was part of the old coaching house back in the 1700s. The original village would have had wooden timber frame buildings, and as stone started to become more quarried locally, they were gradually building houses from stone, get rid of the timber frame buildings.
True type now. There it is. Okay. There is definitely a lot of chat to get through. So Ian is saying, I've only visited either in the winter or when I was in a hotel in the summer. And Doug Smith is in. He says, good morning, friends. Hello, Doug. Yeah, Adam is saying there, Hydra and Steenbeck Ultra 2024. I think that has a 4.5 on it. People saying hello. Snowy saying one other thing you can try is thinning the primer. Yeah. What else? John Alec is in. He says, hello, everyone. Happy Sunday.
Hey, John.
John.
Welcome in. I think it's actually maybe the first or second time I've only seen you in my chat. Jim is saying, Pitstein, I'm in South Korea. A bit of a drive to bring aircon over. And Ian is saying, you have so many Ians in the UK. Yes, I actually have an uncle called Ian on my dad's side. And he says he was named after Ian Fleming.
Ah.
Doug's agreeing. Ian says airfix equals ufix. And TBG is in. Hello, TBG.
Hi,
Hey,
James.
DBG.
TBG.
James said Doug's in. John Alex says hi, Tiffin on stream. Hello. Ian is saying you're up to 22 viewers. Back down to 20 now, but yeah. AJ is saying airfix equals fill and fix. Ian is saying my lightning has a matchbox fuselage and airfix wings and tail. Airfix wings, tail and tank. Huh. Yeah, Jeremy saying there are a lot of Ians in the chat. There are indeed.
There are Ians and there are Pauls and there are Davids. I mean,
Yeah.
what was it? We've got PB, PC, PP,
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
lots
and
of
we've got
Paul.
and we've got PJ as well.
Yeah. Lots of Pauls.
Yeah, we sometimes get a PW as well. Paul Wiltshire
Mm-hmm.
occasionally turns up, so we get another one, a PW. So
But there's only one Panzer cat. Although I have been in a
Oh.
live stream, or I've been watching a live stream where there's been 3 Panzers in the chat. That happens so rarely, though.
yeah.
Yeah.
You're becoming a meme in your own right, Panzer. That's what it is.
AJ is saying what hose connector is used on the gallery airbrushes. That might be something to ask Adam.
The standard air hose fitting is 1/8. It's only Badger that's an awkward blighter.
Had to be different, eh?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
everything else is 1/8, or you just change over to what they call a quick release.
Yeah.
Jeremy
This is
saying
this is a quick release, and it just allows you to quickly change over the airbrush with just a pull of a little device. See, there's even air still in mine.
I might have to see if I can get one of those.
Yeah. If you can get one with a Mac valve on it, that's a lot easier as well.
Yeah. I'm wanting a new compressor because it's just a little tabletop one at the moment. I don't think you can really change the PSI on it.
Yeah, that's where you get. This is where this thing here called a Mac valve comes in. You can adjust the air pressure as it goes into the airbrush at this point. So if I turn it down, let's turn it down a bit more. You can actually hear the change in tone.
Yeah, I heard that. Okay.
And that allows you a little bit of fine control. But if you start mucking about with the air pressure, lowering it down, you need to thin the paint a bit more.
So Jim is saying it's monsoon season here. Wet and hot, wet and humid, or just wet.
What?
It could be worse. You could be in China. They've just evacuated 1 million people for one of the big typhoons. It's over 1,000 miles face front.
Oh, wow.
Jonathan, sorry Tiff, I'm usually barbecuing this time. Good to be able to catch it. That's fine. AJ says even Adam.
So you're not barbecuing today then, John?
Yeah, so I've just remembered that line from The West Wing, where the president and the Mrs. President get together. It's called barbecuing.
Harry is in. He says good evening, Tiffany, panel, and all in chat.
Hi, Harry.
Oh, you ready?
Just quickly do this. I don't want to waste the paint on my paintbrush.
Just wipe it off on the cats. You won't mind.
Yeah, go for it.
Oh, she's off somewhere. I don't know where to look.
So we're back in a minute. So if I was to make that so cool.
No, she can stay away for now.
I'm busy.
Ian Chambers is saying, Ians of the world unite. 100%
56mm.
saying hello. AJ saying Badger still use a tiny connector.
Yeah, they still do.
GM says I'm the only Gary here then. Woohoo, go me. Yeah, I'm the only Tiffany. Jodie is saying I was at a party yesterday and was one of 3 Jodies. Also, half the people there are from England. It was good company. Yep, now I have that song stuck in my head. In hell, I'll be in good company. And TBG is saying there's only one Graham.
No, there's Graham McRoberts. He pops into
cool,
chat occasionally.
Yeah, Graham Mack in there. Of course there is.
Yeah. And no, there's Graham Mack and there's Graham McRoberts. So there's 2 Graham Macks.
Is there? Oh, right.
Graham Mack is he's a Scotsman who lives in France, and
Right.
Graham McRobert, he lives just up the road from me in Ayrshire.
Haven't seen Mac for a
All
while.
right.
Yeah.
I don't think I know the French one. Graham Mack. I know Graham McRobert.
Yep. Yeah, I haven't seen Mac around for a while either.
No, he's out traveling, right?
I don't know if he's travelling or just doing what he usually does and pops in occasionally, depending what his social calendar is. In other words, we are not important.
No.
Snowy is saying he still needs to play with his Evolution 2024. I didn't realise that's what they're calling it these days.
He's playing with his Evolution, yes. He'll be giving it a little polish later.
I'm sorry, that's just showing off if you ask me.
Jim is saying there are only 2 Garys in South Korea. He's the imported version. Lots and lots of hellos. Jodie is saying Gary's not a common name in South Korea. I wouldn't have said so. Nope. TVG is saying GM, the other Garys haven't been decanted. AJ is saying cats are known for landing on their feet and toast landing butter side down. What happens when you butter the back of a cat?
They spin in midair for infinity because they don't know which end to land on. So
Exactly. They become a perpetuum mobile.
indeed.
That's the what's the name of that guy? Schrodinger's version of
Yeah.
that's the buttery version of Schrodinger's cat. That.
Revo saying there's lots of Davids or Daves, but only one Revo. And Jodie is saying you have to attach the toast to the cat.
May I just say that one Revo is more than enough.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that's all I can say,
So Bob is saying apologise. He apologised as if he seems a bit distracted. He's on a side quest to find the car keys. He managed to lose both sets for his Herald in 1 week.
Oh,
And when you do find them, they'll both be together.
Just check the birdcage, just in case. Or the fridge. You may have accidentally swapped them out for your lemon curd buns.
That would explain why the lemon curd stuff had melted.
yes.
At least the car keys have been nice and cold.
Pittston is saying toast cat. AJ saying no, apply the butter directly to the cat. And John is saying only 17 thumbs for 24. Come on. Jody's saying toast cat just spins forever. Dale Mack is in. Says good evening, gang.
Hey, Dale.
Hiya.
Good evening. And we have Spru in. He says hi, Tiff, panel and chat.
Hiya,
Hey,
Spru.
Spru.
And we have Joe in. He says hello all. Just walked into the house. What is happening? Gary Ko, is that a common Korean name? No. And Ian is saying, gotta make an AI toast cat meme now. Ian Chambers is saying, should we try it with Willow? No, we shall not.
Come on, look at what happens when Willow was in contact with what you were doing last night.
She was up until daft hours in the morning running around like a headless chicken.
Give her an axe to play with, she can run around like a headless cat.
Whoa.
Well, it's just because it's too warm during the day. She doesn't like to run around. She just sleeps in a cool spot. So because sort of like early hours in the morning are cooler for her, she just goes crazy, gets all of her energy out. But it also means that I can't sleep.
Yes. Her view is she can't sleep. Why should you?
AJ said, "Are you sure some of those Daves are not a Rodney?"
Rodney.
Revo was saying, "What the fuck, Graham?" AJ saying the keys are on the side. Doug says, "My sister-in-law is from South Korea. Her name is still kind of. I'm not even going to attempt it. We still can't pronounce it correctly." TBG says, "Bob, I think you can get away with a paper clip for the keys on the Herald." And yes, Bruce just said, "If you butter the cat, will it land butter side down?" This is what people in the chat are discussing.
Yes.
I think it's a valid discussion. It brings a lot of philosophy.
It does, and we have a choice of cats. We can either use Willow or we can use Rosie.
I'm willing to test the theory.
Marcus, say that without the smile on your face.
I can't. My cheeks hurt.
He knows his cat only too well. This cat owners secretly like doing things where their cat hurts themselves. Yeah.
I always feel guilty whenever Willow gets hurt. Jameson, Koreans have trouble pronouncing my name, called Gelly instead. The other Gary has a European grandfather, so he's a Gelly as well. Okay. Jan Alex says, "Very nice, Doug." Jody is off. He's just going to go start getting ready. Have a great day, everyone. See some of you soon.
Take care.
Catch you later.
Take care.
TJ says, "Have you tried buttering Panzer?"
Well, now that's a different request.
Completely different.
Yeah, you know where a cat has its claws. I have claws, teeth, and a big gun. And I'm not afraid to use any of them.
Well, I'll be honest with you, Panzer. I think I've seen the video.
Ian is off as well. He's got prep for the live stream. See you guys soon. Great stream, everyone.
Take care.
Yeah, mate.
See ya.
And AJ's just put in there as well, or we can use Panzer. Revo says, "I get shit and I don't say a word."
You lucky man.
Yeah, but you have 2 cards instead, Revo.
I was looking for my ink marking pen. I was going to make a few notes myself. But,
Well,
here
I've
it
got
is.
one close to hand and some bits of plastic cards, so I can make some permanents if I want.
Jameson Garrico is not a common name, Joe. And Doug is laughing at Jody, and Ian is saying night all. Good night. Enjoy your stream. I may pop in and say a quick hello after this one. Yeah. Right, I need a smaller paintbrush.
There we go. I've done it. Usually, my usual one is that one. No, I just hope that's a good piece of paper, lad. I just hope it wasn't something important.
Yes, where did that bill go?
No, I think it's a piece of card from a cardboard box. I can see the run lines where they put it through a folder. where they press the line so you can fold things.
Ah, yes.
It's important for something, but I just don't know what yet. So I shall keep it for the time being.
I'm sure you'll figure it out.
You see, I did have a piece of card that I was using for the modulation shadow effects, and I cut a thing out of it for something else, and realised that that's the piece of card that I was using for the modulation. So I've got to make a new one of them.
Oh, bugger.
Bagger.
That's from what's that movie? Oh, good God! One of those classic British comedies.
Was it a Carry On by any chance?
It wasn't, but I'm trying to remember the name. The guy who did the narration in the original Tubular Bells. I'll remember the film in a second. I'm going to have to Google it.
Dear old Google.
Where are we? John is saying cheers track. Jim is saying I've got claws, teeth, and guns. I also have a martial arts master as a wife. We have fun pouncing on each other. Wow. You keep that to yourself. He says very Pink Panther type moves.
Yes, it's from Vivian Stanshall. I don't know what I want, but I want it now.
Vivian Stanshall. Oh my God, there's a name from the past.
Revo said he has 3 cards. Yes, no, and shut the fuck up, Dan. Actually, you have 4, because if I remember rightly, last night you had a piece of paper that said Marcus, so you could cover the word Dan in front of it.
What?
In front of the word
Hold on.
Dan.
Hold on. What?
Did you not see that one last night, Marcus?
No. What?
You might have to go and rewatch your stream.
Oh, I have to rewatch my own stream. Jesus.
Yes. TVG saying, Kato. Doug is saying, Dan's a real piece of work, Revo. And Revo saying, Dan's okay, it's all in good fun.
Yeah.
GM says, TVG, yes, I'm the inspector of fun. And Doug is okay, Revo.
The movie's called Rawlinson End.
Mm.
If you haven't watched it, go hunt it out. It is a fantastic movie. So much goes on in it, and it's particularly in the background. You've got to keep your eyes on the screen at all time.
Sounds like a plan.
TVG says, deepest sympathies, Marcus.
What? Oh Lord, what did I miss? I was also there. I think.
I think you were busy concentrating on what you were doing.
Yeah, I did get a lot done actually. For once. Yeah. No, that's cheap.
God, I swear it's getting hotter in here.
Wow. It's getting hot in here. So take off all your no.
Yeah, please don't.
No, I'm trying not to.
I don't want to get banned.
Da, 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 do, do. Oh, was that a sock I saw? No.
You saw it here first.
Yeah, I've worked hard on my channel, trying not to take it down.
Oh, don't worry about it. Yeah, you've been on my channel. Nothing can take it down. Yeah. Oh, yeah. God.
Oh, no, they're showing.
Pew
different
pews will
yeah.
take it down. Again.
There are certain things that will take a channel down. I do have it marked as not for 18, not for under 18s, but you know, there are still things that will get you in trouble.
Well, I haven't noticed anything in the last 3-4 years. It will take my channel down. And I've had Dan there for a while. Just saying.
Yeah,
Dan's
that really is
Dan-
a smoking gun, isn't it?
Dan on YouTube is a freak of nature. Yeah.
Could be that I'm not trying to get monetized, and then John's go like, we don't have to worry about him. It's in my head now. Not Graham stripping, but the song.
Oh, thank you. Thank God for that.
I know. That's what I said.
Doug is saying Marcus with the little heart next to it.
Aww.
Right, what did I do with the rust? There's the streaking rust effect.
Jim is saying, what about Footix and 2-1?
Oh, yes. Yeah, it was a great little short, that was.
2 Ronnies. Is that the guy with the...
It was Ronnie Barker and Ronnie Corbett.
A big guy and a thin little guy.
Yeah, a little guy, right?
Yeah, with glasses.
They drew... Yeah. Okay, got it. Then I know what it is.
Although the best series they did, weekly series, has got to be the Phantom Raspberry Blower of Old London Town, without a doubt.
The Phantom Raspberry Blower.
Yes,
Of
Old
London Town, yes.
Yes.
Sounds interesting.
And the policeman was Inspector Corner of the yard, which I thought was brilliant.
One thing I should have done before I put all these paints in the right order was paint a little bit of the colour on top of them. Because now I'm trying to look for a colour and I don't know where it is.
A bit of colour.
Do you have a colour chart by any chance, Tiffany?
I've got a list of them all. It's just I'm trying to look for
No, I mean a colour chart like that.
No.
Okay, what you should do is if you got a colour chart like that, you can get 1 or 2, put them back to back and laminate them together so you know what colours are what. Because on my shelf, my Vahalo are all in number sequence in 5s. So 1 to 5, 6 to 10.
I know what paint I need. I'm just trying to find it within all of those.
All right. Uh-huh.
Yeah, I've already made a list of what paints I've got and stuff.
Just not what order they're on the storage rack in.
Oh no, I've got that in my PC. It's just I can't be bothered to open it.
Storage rack sounds so ambitious.
This
I got a shopping bag.
Sorry, I do have a paint rack.
Oh, for fuck.
I just haven't built it up yet. God damn it. There it is. Haha. Found it. Dorkosaurus is saying, I think it's time for a smoke break. I'll be back. That's your warning.
See you in a bit, Dorka.
AJ saying, apparently Blue Origin is now a swear word as it looks like a big Richard.
Johnson. Oh, Austin Powers. Great move.
Revo saying, hurry back. And he's also said, too late, Marcus.
What?
I don't know. Jim is saying, Dorka, I'm ready. AJ saying that you posted a video today. Awesome. I do go out. Do go there and check it out. I probably will a bit later on.
He was doing some stuff on what's the name of it? Games Workshop stuff. I'm trying to remember what he's calling it now.
I do.
Yeah, I can't remember. I'm not a Games Workshop person, so it goes in one ear and comes out the other.
I didn't put that there, just in case. TBG is saying, Quano. Where art thou in your pork road?
You really want to see him, don't you?
That wasn't me, that was TBG.
No. I was saying to TBG.
AJ is laughing at the Phantom Raspberry Blower.
I'm sure that sketch is actually on YouTube.
Yeah, it's got to be on there somewhere.
Why am I using a good brush to do that?
I don't know.
No, neither do I. Where's my streaking brush? There it is.
Gemma saying we are targeting Terry's channel, filled with throwing K-pop at him, swearing is next. TBG is saying, oh yes, the Phantom Raspberry Blower. Doug is saying, what are you building, Panzer?
I'm doing some weathering on the Tamiya T55. It's been a bit of a shelf queen for the last 20 years since it was released. And this year I made a determined effort to get it finished, and I'm almost there with it.
Mm-hmm.
I think the reason I stalled on it was because I was looking for some Middle Eastern or African crew figure sets, and at the time Warriors had announced some, but and they never appeared in the UK, so I never got them. Which is pretty annoying.
I can imagine.
Because the only other range of figures that have Middle Eastern or African tank crew are a company called Paracel Miniatures from Vietnam. But ever since COVID in 2020, they've not been imported into the UK.
Bob is saying, Gem, I could help in a couple of weeks with beasts. Yeah, Gem is saying, not seeing Quano Man today. TBG says, Tiff does connect 4 with paint. Not connect 4, they're just in numerical order.
The gaps just happen to be spaces in a collection.
Yeah, there's still like maybe an eighth of it taken up. I've got all of like me sort of effects in there as well, like me weathering effects and dust effects and stuff. But no doubt I'll end up with more paint anyway. So I've got a rack to put them all on, like build up eventually. Bob was saying, Tiff, I sorted mine numerically in the storage rack after the glue dried, naturally. Yeah, they're all in numerical order in there. And then I have an Excel spreadsheet on the PC with them all in order as well. And then I've also got like the quantity of each, like how many I've got of each colour and stuff like that.
That's going overboard. That what you should do is you should just look at the rack and think, where did I put that bottle of paint? Damn it, I've used it and not realised. I've got to go and buy some more.
No, I see. I like to be prepared.
So do I. Until I run out of a particular colour, then for me it gets expensive because I don't buy one of it. I buy 6 of it.
No, I only get paint that I really need. And when Bob sent me the second Splendid Hotel kit and the B14 Normandy car kit, he very kindly provided the paints for them too. TBJ saying, Gary, Dan is locked in Scott's basement. GM is saying, Bobby, don't know how Terry will respond to those. There you go. AJ saying, yes, Legion Imperial.
Imperialis.
Yeah, aka Epic, which I started back in 1994. I was born in 1994.
That was when Games Workshop started the Epic series, which is the 6mm version of Warhammer or Wargaming Warhammer on the grand scale. Instead of a single squad or two, you manage the whole legion.
Damn. The ridges on the top of this are going to take me a little while, I think. Dale is saying you need to earn 40k to build 40k models. Jameson TBG, is that where Dan ended up? Scott is a sneaky one.
He is.
Yep, the Phantom Sketches on YouTube. Doug is saying looks great, Panzer.
Cool.
Bob is saying AJ, just the first episode of the whole series. Doug is saying Tiff, you're building your fancy truck. The taxi, yes, I am. And what about you, Marcus and Graham?
Well, I'm just working on a diamond art picture at the moment, just for a bit of light relief. And then later this evening, before I go to bed, I'm going to start on the HMS Prince of Wales, 1/350 of Prince of Wales.
So you were going to say there for a second, the little redhead from 3 Doors Down.
Well, I did ask, but she's busy on Sundays.
It's the only reason Graham is here.
Yeah, I'm building this, the B-26 Marauder. Trying to get started with it. Thing is, you really need to start painting right away. You can't really go very far. So hopefully it'll be dry tomorrow. I can do some interior priming and start painting it and getting it ready to smack together.
Well, just for Marcus, when I start on the Prince of Wales, I bought a really big sheet of photo etch so I can put in all the rails around the edge of the battleship and all that lark. So,
okay,
yeah.
This really irks me. I know it's silly, but it really irks me. All right, so there's no sorts on these old gentlemen or whatever you want to call them, and when they put sensor slides over the boobies on the nose art on the pinup, and it says sensor on it, you get a little bit like, come on, people, how childish is this?
But wait a minute, is that not part of the real aircraft? It's got boobies and it's actually got the word sensor on it.
I don't think it is. Hold on.
There's one way to find out, and that's doing research.
It can't be. It can't be. Red light. What is it called? Red light rose. I gotta check that. But I'll go with the zombie. That looks cool.
TBG says, I think Norway's manager is related to Marcus. He was throwing water bottles around.
No, I won't say it, Marcus.
No, don't.
Bob has given up the key search today. Tomorrow the bins hit the floor. Oh dear. It'll be in the simplest of places.
Yeah, in the dashboard.
All right, I stand corrected. It was the nose art was actually originally censored.
Yeah, it was actually called. Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Damn it! I just want to see some boobies.
There are sites for that.
Is there now?
In the UK, you need to have a VPN to access them.
Or verify your identity.
Yeah.
Oh, you poor people.
Yeah. I mean, I had to laugh. You're going to laugh at the British government introducing this to restrict under 18s to adult content. And what was the most downloaded program the very week that they introduced that law? VPNs.
Yeah, exactly, right? Oh, it's fun.
Yeah. Doug says that's beautiful, Graham.
Thank you.
Snowy saying it's now 8mm Panzercat, and I've got a ton of the new Epic scale or Imperialis scale models.
Yeah. A friend of mine's once got me, oh, you've got an airbrush. Can you spray all these ultramarine tanks and figures for me in the blue? I'll provide the blue paint. Okay. What's the thinning ratio for it? Oh, I don't know. What kind of paint is it? It's water-based. Okay. 3 days later, we finally got a decent coat of the old Citadel ultramarine blue paint on it.
Yeah, Citadel isn't the greatest paint in the world for airbrushing.
It wasn't back in the 1990s either.
It's not that good now, mate. I've tried.
Yeah, unfortunately, like a lot of the colours, especially sort of like the creams and the whites and stuff, they just clump
Yes.
in the bottles. So it's just
They get chalky.
And I will say that probably Citadel paint bottles are probably the worst design of any paint bottle on the market. They are rubbish.
But you have the consolation of knowing, Graham, that the design of these terrible bottles hasn't changed at all in the years. This is my original Citadel colours.
Yes.
In the flip top lid. They replaced them with these.
Yes.
And they're still as bad as ever.
Mm.
I mean,
Tradition, eh?
The design they have, the lids stay open. Like a lot of people, there's like a tab on the back of it.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people will remove that tab. So I'm sure I've got one somewhere. There we go, this one. Not really a good shake, but we have these. Hang on, I'll just put this up.
Look at that bottle top. That's the same as the bottle tops from the early 2000s.
Yeah, so they have these on them. A lot of people will remove them.
Yeah.
But if you
and now it goes splatter all over.
No, it's a new one, so I haven't actually opened this one before. But if you pull back far enough, that'll actually sort of clip into place and it'll stay open like that.
Yep, it is here on this one, yes.
Yeah. And then you just use whatever's in the lid.
Mm-hmm.
But I haven't really used many Citadel. I got them with the magazine subscription. I don't really use much of them unless I'm painting my actual Warhammer.
Yeah, I got them when I was painting miniatures when I worked in the model shop to sell on, and I bought all the Citadel paints. And once the kids stopped buying the miniatures, I stopped painting them, and the paints went into a metal drawer. And to this day, they're still there. The only one Citadel paint that stays on my bench is this one, which is Shadow Grey, because I use that to paint the eyes and figures.
Yes.
Jimmy saying, Doug, I'm about to start a fancy tractor kit from Bobby. Fun little Grey Ferguson, drove one earlier. First time drive and plough at the same time. Graham's Revo's asking when you're doing your Voyager, Graham.
When I get round to it, mate. When I get round to it. I'll tell you what, I'm not going to start on that kit until I know that I'm going to do a mega job on it. Because I want you to read it and weep, Revo. I want you to read it and weep. That's what I want.
There's a challenge coming.
Doug is
Time
saying,
will only light up. It will achieve flight at warp speed, mate. I'm telling you.
Yeah, drop kick it and boot it at the same time. There you go. That'll make it fly.
Yeah, I've screwed that up. Boot. Yeah.
Doug is saying, very cool, Marcus. He has one of those kits.
Nice. Very nice.
Bob is saying, have I sent GM down a rabbit hole? I just found a new one. Rotary rockets from Thailand.
Oh, clown dance.
Dogosaurus is saying, well, the 56 Bel Air looks good from across the room. Had paint peel up after painting the trim. Beckles or crap.
But apart from that, it was a lovely kit.
Revo saying, no, you don't, Panda. I have no idea what that's in relation to.
It was some time ago, yeah.
Yeah. Doug is saying, no tractor driving for me, thanks.
Tractor.
Yeah. Dale is saying, the kids are more educated than the government.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it doesn't take a lot, does it? Really?
No. Doug says he's working on an ICM Sally bomber. Gemma saying, Bobby, rotary rockets, rabbit holes. What's next? There you go, Marcus from Revo.
Hey,
you did
ask and you shall receive.
You did, yes. You asked for it. You got it.
Thanks, Revo. You're a real pal.
Harry is saying, could have used Rebel Aquacolor thinned with MLP Panzer.
I'll ask Harry, at the time, Aquacolor hadn't been invented and multi-level thinner was never imported into the UK until about 3-4 years later.
There we go. So you saying Citadel paint needs to be thinned 2 parts thinner to 1 part paint. For anyone who wants to know.
To airbrush. Yes.
Dale is saying, be careful how far you pull back though.
Well,
Answer.
I'll just sit here and shut up, I think.
So you said I've poured mine into 20ml dropper bottles. And is Revo saying that he's found sites that aren't blocked in the UK?
So you went looking, did you?
Yeah, we had to spend.
I did it for a friend.
Games, you know. Well, I mean, that's a typical model builder, isn't it? He did his research.
Yeah. I mean, I'm proud of him.
And now we're going to do what Australia does and ban children under 16 from having access to mobile phones.
Yes.
And well, social media, really, isn't it?
Yes,
Yeah.
and they're going to really bolt it up and call it Australia Plus, and that's going to backfire big time. I can see that happening. We want to protect our children. Our children should be children and be protected. Okay, what about the old folks that are terrified of kids?
Well, what about parents? Aren't they doing anything?
Oh no, parents are too scared to discipline their kids these days.
Yeah.
Afraid they'll get reported to social services.
And the answer for that for parents is tell the kid to social services. Tell the social services take the kid away.
Yeah, exactly.
see how soon he likes that.
hello.
Well, hello. Let me guess. Rosie's appeared.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. There we go. I heard Rosie.
Yeah, you can walk there. Jesus Christ.
Oh, Willow is lying in the middle of the living room, flat out.
Flat out.
Fast asleep.
Yeah, that could be me if my knee gives out when I stand up. Oh, yeah.
Flat out.
Yeah, flat on me
On
back.
your- yeah, I was just about to say on your back. Yeah.
I never realised how difficult it was to get used to using walking sticks.
Yeah, it does take a bit. Because well, it took me a little while to get used to mine.
It'll take a lot longer if some bright spark cuts half an inch off one of them.
Interesting.
Want to screw with someone with walking sticks? Just take quarter of an inch or half an inch off one end of one of them, and then and a couple of days later, do it to the other side.
You must be a hoot to live around.
Yeah,
Why do I get the feeling Panzer has done that to someone?
Yeah.
you're too right.
What, our Panzer? Surely not.
Yeah.
Our little angelic Panzer.
Okay, those two words do not go in the same sentence.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. Yeah.
I smile when I'm smiling at you. You should realise something evil has happened. You
Yes,
just don't know what it.
You
You just
like a smile from Colonel Sanders to a chicken.
yes.
isn't it?
Yes, you just don't. You know something's afoot. You just don't know what. It may take you a while, and that smell will be there for quite some time. But when you do find out, you'll be pissed, and then you'll see the funny side of it.
Yeah. You don't know what's going to happen. You don't know when it's going to happen, but you know it's going to happen.
Harry's saying no point going half cocktail.
He said cock. Sorry.
Jem is saying round 2. We have a spare one nailed to the back of a toilet door if you want one. No idea what the reference
Here's
to.
a time.
But,
Sneeze that hard, me a peep dropped out me.
Revo says it was for Dan. He was getting lonely. And Dale says looking great, Panzer.
Thank you.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Yeah. I know that. There's pigments in the air, so there's dust, so it's got to me.
Oh, God.
And here's me thinking you were allergic to Revo's bullshit.
We're picking on Revo now.
Always.
Well, Dan's not here, so it's got to be someone.
Revo.
Revo knows it's all in good jest.
Yeah, Reeve can take care of himself.
There was a look of panic on his face a couple of times last night.
I mean, I have to say, you know, when Dan gets started.
Yeah, once he gets started, there's no stopping until he finishes. Yeah.
Well, I don't want to be there for that, but yeah, you know.
Yes. Anyway, Doug said very nice. Thank you, Doug. Yeah.
So, Joe's saying big thunderstorms coming through in case I lose you all. Revo says he's holding up his no card.
People, I'm holding up my.
I've just got a picture of Revo at home, in the chat watching us, just holding cards up to nobody.
It's like somebody the other day was waving at somebody who was leaving, and of course they're not on camera, so they're waving at the screen even though nobody can see them.
Yeah.
Oh, I've done that before.
Yeah, I think we've all done that before.
GM is asking Bobby if he's found the car keys yet. I believe he has not. Revo's laughing.
I'm thinking about mistakes we've made on streams. It's not as good as Terry doing an entire review in mute.
In mute and
No,
not reading his chat to
And not
hear us
reading
all.
the chat, yeah.
We're all saying, "You're muted. You're muted."
I think it's well deserved.
Okay, so we're going to let that dry for a couple of days. Or solvents evaporate.
When are you back at work, Panzer?
Oh, not until Thursday night. I'll go back for 5 12-hour night shifts. So I'm going to make the most of my days off.
Yeah, too right.
Good for you.
Yes.
Don't think anybody's streaming tomorrow, so I shall have a day tomorrow on the PlayStation. Well, no, actually, I won't. I've got some painting to do, which I don't like doing on streams because it's noisy. So I shall do that instead. I need to, because I need to put the modulation onto the Kibble tank for Wednesday, so I need to get that done. Because I did do it and then I mucked it up because I had a problem with airbrush. I had to re-base coat it.
Ooh.
So Dale is saying he was proud to have that kit too. Have the kit too. Oh, is this the DBMK one? Yes, no. Saying Dale is saying he was proud to have the kit too. So I'm guessing that's the DBMK one Terry got.
Ah.
Nice.
Or was it a different one? I don't know. And Jim is saying, send pictures via email, the words yes, no, and next.
Don't give him ideas.
Just think how many emails you'll be bombarded with.
Yeah, a single email with a photograph of the word no. Single email, yeah.
Yeah. Bob is saying, GM, not giving up for tonight. Tomorrow the bins will be tipped out just in case. If needed, I have key numbers to get new ones cut.
And when you get them cut, that's when you'll put them in a safe place to discover that's where the other 2 sets are.
Yes.
Yeah. Ian Jimmers is saying, it's Terry's singing that is terrible. Just threaten the kids with having to listen to him and they behave. And Dale is saying, Terry doing his mute review.
Yeah. There was what was it, 20 years ago, there was a thing where the local, I think it was the Co-op chain and some other supermarkets used to hate teenagers hanging around near the entrance of the shop. So what they used to do is they played old crooner music and the kids moved. They realised that the kids moved very quickly once that started playing because it wasn't hip music for them. Mind you, if somebody was playing Val Doonican, I would be tempted to engage that speaker with some extreme violence.
Yes. I mean, anybody with his initials is enough to say there's something wrong. Although, shall I own up to being a bit of an old fogey?
Yes.
I've been
Graham, Graham, you do know your street cred's about to go through the floor.
What street cred? Behave. I could be in Victoria, London. I still wouldn't have any street cred. No, I've been listening to a lot of Glenn Miller.
Oh, Glenn Miller's cool.
That's cool. That is hip and quite a thing. Yes.
Yeah.
There's my little frogs. Now, can I get away with putting old leaves on that tank?
Sorry, putting what on it?
Leaves.
Leaves. Ooh.
Leaves. Dried
You have
leaves.
one of those little chopper devices that makes leaves.
I have 4 of those old chopper devices that make 4 different varieties of leaves.
Yeah, I was thinking of getting some of those myself for doing little diorama bases and that, but
Oh no. You don't want to do them for doing diorama. You want to do it, wait a second, is get them and use them for making trees with, like that.
ooh,
Crazy.
oh,
That's
look at Andrew's branching out.
Yeah,
That started. This started out as a dead bonsai tree from B&Q.
And you put each of those on individually.
Yes, well, you get a twig and then you stick some sea foam onto it to make branches, and then you cut out and stamp out individual leaves. And this was part of my leaving process. And I did this last year for something, and I spent a couple of months or a couple of weeks doing the leaves on it. It takes a lot longer to do it because you're going to need at least 2,000-3,000 leaves per tree, and that's a small tree.
I remember this. It astounds me to this day, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, bearing in mind, if I start one of those trees now, I'm already 65 years of age. So when will I finish it approximately?
Because this is the diorama base that the tree goes on. There's a small bush there, there's ferns, there's some dandelions, and then eventually there'll be a thistle on it as well.
No heather?
Are those ferns cut out as well?
Yes, I was smart. I pre-purchased those
Oh yeah, I would as well.
as sheets of paper.
They look really nice.
Yeah. There will be a how-to video coming next year on how to paint these. It's called the Fantastic Stream.
Oh, very good.
I have one about thistles, and it's called Thistle Do Nicely. It's just a case of you've got to do a little bit of filming, then you've got to go away and do some more filming and other things. And then you edit it all together.
Yeah.
And my plan is for the channel is next year to drop the unboxing reviews to once a month, and then do a video presentation of a model every second week. So there's a video dropping every 2 weeks rather than every week.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, very cool.
Jim is saying, Bobby, check with the daughter. She may have a set. Bobby saying, oh, clever. Stepdaughter's car was used for a hospital trip Tuesday whilst wearing trousers with self-emptying pockets. Jim is saying, Bobby, you're planning. Revo saying, Panzer, check your phone.
My phone.
Bob says a cunning plan. Whether it's any good will be seen. I just finished reading this. Joe said my wife has forced me to watch the movie The Guns of Navarone because Anthony Quinn looks like my father-in-law who is deceased now.
This is what he sent me.
Dear me. They're stuck in Mason. This is just going to take ages to paint.
Ages.
Because I've got to paint each of those individual little strips.
Oh.
So that'll probably be a finish off stream kind of thing. What else can I do?
See, if you got your airbrush out, you could have got a piece of paper and you could have sprayed one line, moved your piece of paper down, sprayed the next one, so you build up layers. So you end up with a modulation like that.
Nice. Get hold of the soul. I'll say couples on the end.
Well, it sounds like Marcus's medication is kicking in.
Well, it's actually, I need more.
Marcus sounds happy. We need to change that very quickly.
Yeah.
Cancer, for crying out loud. I was in a good place.
We're not having that.
Apparently not. God damn it.
Marcus is in his happy place. Let's all leave him peacefully then.
Yes.
Well, I'm not going to do too much more, to be quite honest. I need to...
Yeah, I'm going to paint the back end of this seat and then probably call it. Because I want to pop some food in before I start the load up PlayStation and stuff.
Yeah. Food.
Yes, I'm waiting for it to cool down before I think about having hot food. But then again, I'm looking at the temperature in here. It's 26 degrees in my attic space at the moment. And sweat is pouring down me. As Tiff would say, she's sweating her top bollocks off.
Yes.
Well, I think we can all relate.
I think it's going to be a ham and cheese sandwich again tonight.
Why not? If it works, it works.
I've got pasta salad for my tea.
I think the last time I had hot food was last Wednesday night when I had a gammon steak, boiled potatoes and green beans. Very nice it was too.
Yeah, that's not going to work. I'll have to wait and just pick that. Dale is saying, great movie based on Alistair MacLean's book. Paul Christopher is in it, says, evening fellow modelers.
Oh, PC.
He says he's not been able to show up for streams because he's been busy redecorating the bedroom. Well, that's fine. Real life takes over. Takes precedent.
And you got to sleep somewhere, so yeah.
Yeah.
You want it done.
Yeah. And then there's just people saying hello. So I think I'm going to call this about 10 minutes early just so I can go and grab some food. Because although I have already pre-cooked the pasta and stuff like that, I actually need to assemble my pasta salad. And I want to munch some food before I start gaming for the next couple of hours.
Yeah.
I need the energy. So, I haven't really managed to get much done again today. I've got the clear plastic into these parts. And I've got this bit started painting, so I've painted the inside and the red on the outside, and I've started the stripes. That will probably be something I finish during the week, ready for Sunday next week, where hopefully I can sort of get the other one of these painted up and start painting the chairs on the inside. So I was hoping only to do 12 on this one, but the last couple of live streams have been extremely busy with chat, which is awesome to see.
The more chat, the more interactions, and YouTube likes interactions.
Yeah. So what have you managed to get done, Marcus? What have you managed to get done?
Well, I've finished one half interior. And I've started on the cockpit area. I made a chair. Look at that. right? So
Just a little chair.
a little chair. So yeah, I will continue with the cockpit some other
And-
day.
And you complained about the decals being censored.
Yeah, I did. I was very disappointed. I still am actually, even even though it's correct.
Graham, how much have you managed to get done?
Oh, yeah, I got a little bit done, sort of worked through this section around here, started picking out a few bits on the way up there. Can't really see it because of the light. Let's get it out of the way. Yeah. So all this area around here has been picked out. It's slow progress when you begin because I mean you've got large patches of areas. I like to get most of the background filled in before I start actually doing the main design. That way the interesting bit comes later, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's getting there. Slow but sure.
Yeah.
It will get there.
What about you, Panzer?
Well, I put on the pastels and on the turret, so it now matches the rest of the hull. I've been manipulating and playing with them, moving backwards and forth. As always with weathering, it's a question of you put some stuff on, you let it evaporate, you'll sit and look at it for a little while, and then you change and manipulate and remove stuff and move it around. So it's a constant process. Even though it looks as though I haven't done much, that's been quite a bit of thought gone into doing that. And so I shall now let the current level of pastels evaporate and cure. Then I shall maybe put on a little bit of carbon on the front gun barrel, some more rust streaks, and think about that, and let that sit for a few weeks before I finally call this one done. So
Nice to meet you, Graham. It looks awesome.
thank you.
Dale is saying great stream, Tiff. Catch you next time, hopefully. Take care, bye. Yeah, be live again at 2:30 on Friday next week. The week after that, hang on, let me just double check. Yeah, the Friday the 24th, there will not be a stream on the Friday because I will be in Scotland.
Scotland.
Unless we close the border.
Please don't. Doug is saying, I also have a blast with your stream, Tiffany, and good to see you all today. Chat and panel. Thank you. Dale says he'll send you a pic of his boobies, Marcus. You'll never complain again.
Holy shit.
People are saying great work, all even Graham. And he says, bye, Graham. So yeah, thank you to Marcus, Panzer, and Graham for joining me on panel. And Snowy, even though we had a few issues. And thank you to everyone in the chat. Until I'll more than likely be around for bloody hell. Who streamed tomorrow? Terry's members only stream tomorrow at whatever time that is.
6 o'clock because it's members only.
Yeah.
6 o'clock. There we go then. So until then, enjoy
Ta-ta.
the rest
Bye,
of your
everyone.
and stay spooky, guys. Bye.